As coronavirus deaths spike in South Texas, funeral homes are scrambling. In the Rio Grande Valley, the Texas Tribune reports temporary morgues are being set up, crematoriums are backing up, and families are facing delays in burying loved ones. Some funeral directors worry it's only a matter of time before we see problems like that across Texas. As Arzo Dost explains, there's now a call for funeral homes to share resources.
Walk-in refrigerator in a body cooler. Green Cremation, Texas and Austin says they had to get extra refrigeration like this so they would have enough room to store bodies.
Typically, we'd be doing 30 to 45 cases a month. Right now, that's doubled.
Melissa Unfred is the funeral director there and says 10% of calls they get now are COVID-19 related.
One of the biggest holdups right now for not just my funeral home, but many funeral homes, is that doctors that don't get a death certificate signed in a timely manner are holding up refrigeration space.
And Unfred says that's delaying cremations and burial services. The Texas Funeral Service Commission, which regulates funeral homes, just put out a call to share resources with some of our hardest hit areas like Houston and South Texas.
So whether it be sharing of a refrigeration facility, either in their building or a portable refrigeration unit, or coordinating even with the hospitals or the local ME's office.
The state agency wants to know how funeral homes are doing when it comes to capacity to store bodies and even with personal protective gear.
When we've had local disasters, we've been able to shift resources to that area as needed. But since this is dealing with the entire state, we're having to rethink some of our emergency management.
Arzo Dost for State of Texas.
While we wait for a vaccine to give us a leg up against the coronavirus, a drug originally developed to fight an STD may also prove beneficial, and it's being tested right here in Austin. Eric Henriksen takes an in-depth look.
A decades-old antiviral designed to battle hepatitis C, Remdesivir, is teaming up with Remdesivir, the popular antiviral that has shown the ability to improve chances of survival for patients with severe COVID symptoms by 62%.
They seem to work even better than one would expect when given together.
Dr. Matthew Robinson is the medical director of infectious diseases at St. David South Austin Medical Center. He says when the two antivirals were given alongside each other in a lab, scientists found that Remdesivir made Remdesivir more potent.
So they had actually a synergistic effect when combined with one another.
Now the drug combination is entering a drug trial at St. David South Austin Medical Center and several other sites across the country. All patients in this trial will continue to receive an IV drop of Remdesivir. Half of the 15 to 20 participants, all of whom must be on oxygen but not on a respirator, will also receive a Remdesivir pill to test which is more effective, one drug or two. Dr. Robinson doesn't have any long-term concerns about patients taking the antivirals, since they don't stay in the body very long. Drug trials typically take several months to complete, but Dr. Robinson expects the pandemic will accelerate the process.
Could be more a matter of days to weeks depending upon the trial data once it's evaluated.
Eric Henriksen for State of Texas.
Thank you for joining us for State of Texas. I'm Josh Hinkle. Remember to do your part to help stop the spread of this virus. Stay safe, stay informed. We'll be back next week to bring you an in-depth look at Texas politics. Have a great day.